Welcome back, my quite based friends, to Apologistice Based Ace Attorney. Let's rock! Oh, don't kill my, opposing person. Let's go! Oh yeah, I'd pay for that concert. We love you! Oh wait, yeah, it's what's-his-face. Already? Getting him involved? Rock on, everyone. This party's not over yet. He's a musician. Get your handkerchiefs out for our special guest. That's right, baby. The night's just getting started. Is this a nightmare? Thank you for coming to the Gaviner's Guilty as Charged tour. This ends the first part of tonight's show. There will now be a 20-minute intermission. Are we here at this show? The Blue Badger! Haven't played in a while. This is so cool! Us at Gaviner's concert! Why did we choose to do this with our free time? Huh? Did you say something? My ears are still ringing. The Gaviner's putting the sick back in music. Well, I thought Mr. Gavin was really nice, sending us those tickets at 20% off. They're hard to get a hold of, you know? When you invite people to a concert, it's usually free. Let's head to this dressing room, Apollo. You know, like we're a couple of VIPs. I've always dreamed of being a VIP at Gaviner's show. He better not be dead. He was fun. Trucy, you didn't know who Prosecutor Gavin was before that case. What kind of fan doesn't know the lead vocalist's name? Oh, this guy. Well, he was more like a prince, really. He let us in. Clavier, what a lovely name. He's so dreamy. Yeah, but I'm a girl. I'm supposed to swoon over gods of rock. God awful, maybe. I bought all their stuff on the way home from the trial. That we won. There it goes. Sometimes Phoenix just hacks my computer and it just doesn't work. I got 12 Gaviner's albums and 15 concert videos. That was quite a bit of impulse shopping. I got an advance on my next 15 years worth of allowance. For Mr. Wright, that sounds like a real act of generosity. Who would have imagined me here at a Gaviner's concert watching Prosecutor Gavin rock? I really hope I'm reading that right. Gavin! Is he gonna be accused of murder or will he be murdered? To be honest, he was kinda cool, and I'm kind of envious. Please don't die. Please don't die. Not that I've ever admit that to Trucy. Why are we here? Ah, you made it. Mr. Gavin, thanks so much for the tickets! And the invoice you sent along with them. You were incredible up on the stage, Mr. Gavin. Nothing like music to brighten the mood after a trial, ja? And we're almost ready for our next act. I'm looking forward to it myself. Lumiere's singing, right? The siren of the ballad. Oh yeah. That flyer said she flew all over for this show. Maybe she'll be accused of murder. Maybe he doesn't have to die. That's right. I happened to catch her at a show while overseas. Her voice is divine. I knew I had to invite her to perform with us. Lumiere says, you praise me too highly. Whoa, who's this guy? He's huge. Allow me to introduce Mr. Ramin Letus. Lumiere's manager. And her interpreter, incidentally. Where's she from again? They just told me. I swear. It is a great honor for us to be here. And a great honor for Lumiere to be heard in this country. Okay. That voice. I wish I could understand it. It's beautiful. I'm the Phantom of the Opera. Hello. Oh boy. Ooh, it's Lumiere. I'm actually meeting Lumiere. Did you even know who that was a second ago? Lumiere. Mysterious songstress. Her quiet, deep song glides through the air. Lilting above is a sparse but elegant piano accompaniment. I can't read. Now this is music. She's a real artist. I am the Phantom of the Opera. Lumiere. Lumiere says, We have long looked forward to this joint performance. Ah, Lumiere, your voice. It is art.
Beware the phantom of the opera.
Yet without this piano to guide me, it is but a voice. Oh, she wasn't singing. Oh, hello. Aren't you fun? I've seen this kid somewhere before. Where? I don't remember this kid. Has been a while. He plays piano at all of Lumiere's concerts. Okay, so he has. I haven't seen this kid. Good pianists are a dying breed, I hear. Right, Phoenix? Allow me to introduce Machitobaya. He is blind. This is why he never strays far from Lumiere. How are they like... They just work together? They are always together. Machi. They're like characters from some fairy tale. Lumiere's so, what's that word? Exotic. And mysterious. She does seem quite pretty. At least her eyes do. Hers is a kind of sightseeing musique. Huh? She travels the globe, putting the sights she sees into song. Even though her appearance and voice are exotic, her songs remind us of something close and warm. Sights into song? That's so poetic. She was gracious enough to put music into my lyrics tonight. The guitar serenade. I hope you enjoy it. I can't wait. And now it is time. For the next part, we're giving the Gavineers hard rock a little rest. Lumiere, the stage is yours, Ja.
I am the phantom of the opera.
The band members will not play during Lumiere's ballad. Only Machi's tender tones and Lumiere's dulcet voice. And my guitar, of course. Woohoo! Nights like this make it all worthwhile, you know? I should have learned to play the guitar. There's not much romance in chords of steel, where I just scream. Shall we hit the stage then, Ja? Good luck, Mr. Gavin. Take care of your hearts, aren't stolen away, Ja. I need to stop, like, falling in love with every prosecutor in these games. They tend to be slightly problematic. Let's get back to the concert hall, Polly. Stop. I'm not a parrot. Gosh. I don't like that nickname. Sugar, sugar. Da, 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 da. Oh, honey, honey. In your handprints. When you stole away the keys, my heart held on. Whoa, it's animated. So tight. This is like a Just Dance video. Oh my gosh. Pleasure, but a fleeting melody. Oh, is she gone? She goners. It raps. It's like Guitar Hero. Around me and all through the air I fly. Whoa! Dang. Okay, I was actually I was not prepared for that. Guitar Hero could never burn my love away. Oh, fire! Fire! Oh, is he dead? Like a bullet of love, fire. Take my life away. Was that part of the act, or is he actually on fire? Guitar, guitar, up together to the sky. Oh, like he's actually not supposed to be on fire. What is going on? Okay. Okay, I don't even know. I have no idea what's going on right now. I even cried a little. I was surprised Prosecutor Gavin actually burned his guitar. Yeah, that even surprised me, and I'm a magician. What a production. What a destruction. I don't think Prosecutor Gavin was expecting it either, oddly. He looks as surprised as I was. Is that what they call risking life and limb for art? I think he's my new hero. I'm not sure I'd call that art. Well, what are we doing here? Let's get going to Mr. Gavin's dressing room. There's 20 minutes till the last part of the show. How many breaks does this band need? What the heck was that? I was never consulted about it. Sorry, Mr. Gavin, sir. I've asked the man in charge. I play new rock, not great balls of fire. Speaking of fire, I have a good mind to fire whoever's responsible. He seems upset. Apollo Justice, were you the one who tried to torch me? Hey, I didn't do it. So much for risking your life for art. The guitar serenade is ruined. Ruined! Sue him for a new guitar. Well, let's try to talk to him at least. I'm not sure that's the best move right now. I don't like, I like him angry because but I did not just say that. I'm editing that out. You mean the guitar? That wasn't part of the act? Part of the act? Who'd burn up a guitar on purpose? But it worked really well with the lyrics just then. Burning on in my heart, fire, burn my love away, all away. Wait, you think the audience thought it was? Sounds like he got lucky. They probably thought it was part of the act. At least I did. If I burned one of those at every show, I'd go broke. Unusually frugal for a rock band. Try saying that to Mr. Gavin. Today's been one disaster after another. My hog won't run, my guitar case is broken. Daddy told me there'd be days like these. Wasn't Lumire's song incredible? You worked on it too, right, Mr. Gavin? Yes, thanks. It was a collaboration. I wrote the lyrics and she wrote the melody. I'm sure she practiced a long time for this day. Here. Sugar, sugar, bum, bum, bum. Oh, that night, bum, 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 bum. In your embrace.
Pleasure, pleasure, bum, bum, but a fleeting melody, bum, 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 bum. It wraps itself around me, and now through the air I fly.
I think that works. What's this? A lyric sheet. It's yours. Signed by myself and Lumiere. Guitar, guitar, up together to the sky. Yippee! Thanks so much! All I ever get to sign are client defense agreements. Lyric sheet added to the court record. We're solving the case of the burnt guitar. I'm so down. Almost time for the third act of the night. Oh, it's still going. Oh, so someone could die. Or they'll burn another guitar. Woohoo! Ready, Apollo? I think I'll pass. Huh? I like the bit with Lumiere, but the rest could use a volume knob turned way down. You're supposed to wear earplugs to concerts. You know this, Apollo. Earplugs. Concerts. Gosh. Apollo, you're getting old. Jeez. Does 22 qualify as old to a 15-year-old? 22 and 15? That's what we got going on here? I'm the same age as Apollo. I could be a defense attorney right now. Well, I'm going. Let the old folks rest backstage, yeah? Time to rock. Hey, you're older than I am. 24. He's only 24? She's 40? I know I could examine the room, but I don't want to. You can't make me. Okay? Okay. How was the rest of the show, Mr. Claudia? Where is this going? Emma! Hey, it's you. That Wright kid. Detective Sky. I'll let that Wright kid business pass. Call me Emma. There's no need for titles once you've shared a bottle of fingerprinting powder. That's a new one. So, Emma, what are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm snacking. You think I want to be here? Me in charge of security in this pit? In a lab coat. Security? Did something happen? There's no knowing with this glimmerous fop. Apparently he's all upset because something was stolen. He wanted security back here during the concert. Where does he get off acting like he's some big rock star? He is a big rock star. Hey, you listening? You listening to me? So, where's this door here lead to? This one? That's Lumiere's dressing room. Don't even think of going in there unless you want a piece of snack ooze in your face. Is she ever in a good mood, I wonder? She used to be. Emma? Okay, she's literally just won't stop eating. So this is Lumiere's dressing room. If you even think about going in there, I'll... What was that? What? Is that a gunshot? Something's going on. You, out of my way! Emma? Lumiere! Lumiere! It's not locked. I'm going in. Please don't be dead. I mean, you know what? This is terrible. I'd rather you than the prosecutor, okay? Okay? What's that awful noise? Oh, it's the concert. Oh, it was the security dude. It's Lumiere's manager. Mr. What's his name? The deuce! Oh no. Hey you! Me? Watch this room for me. I have to call for backup. Right, understood. You want me to make sure no one comes in, right? Am I gonna get accused of murder? And don't touch anything. I'll be right back. What's going on? I just talked to him and now... Is he alive? He's alive! Mr. Latouche, can you hear me? Shot. I was shot. No kidding. Gosh. Who shot you? I don't know. Ask what? Ask witness. Witness. There was a witness? Who? Cold. So cold. Witness. Compress the blood! Compress! Compress! What are you doing? Are you not CPR certified? You're cold? Don't worry, you're going to be fine. Help is on the way. Compress the wound. Do people not know this? Can't see. Hang in there, Mr. Latouche. Tell me, who is the witness? The witness is... Siren. Ah, the singer. Siren. How can a siren witness anything? And he's dead. Mr. Latouche! Emma? What was that? Who's there? What's wrong? Emma, did you see anyone just now? Huh? No. I could have sworn I heard a door close. The concert's been canceled. Backup's on its way. Is Mr. Latouche... He could have been alive if you knew to compress a wound. Pressure, pressure, pressure. He's dead, isn't he? That's terrible. I lost him. Because you didn't try to compress the wound. Romain Latouche shot. And I heard his last words. The witness is the siren. Whatever that means. The singer! Who else? You stupid? Stupid. Stupid. Gosh. Venue's locked down. We took names and addresses before letting the crowd go. That is a fabulous jacket. Can I have it, please? Can I get that on Amazon? Good work, Darian. I'll let you know if I find out anything about the victim. Later. It's investigation time then. Ja, Fraulein Detective? I don't need some rock and roll prosecutor to tell me that. One request I must make. Tell no one on staff or otherwise anything of this. Oh, a gag order! No word gets out other than Mr. Latouche is dead. No word of the cause of death or the murder. Tell no one. Not even Lumiere? Not even her. We must keep everything under wraps. She witnessed it! She's a siren! Oh, one other thing. I'll need your signature on this, Air Forehead. Yours too, Fraulein. On that? An investigation request. Why just us? You two are civilians. It's standard procedure. That should be okay to sign, I think. Signed. Bro, read the contract. Read the contract. Is Apollo stupid? Right. Well, it gets started with the investigation. Not as stupid as Phoenix, so. I'm on it already. Ah, and one tip for you. Huh? Me? Try not to get in the Fraulein Detective's way. She's in a foul mood today. You don't say. Gee, I wonder why. We were all questioned as witnesses. And now none of us can go home. We'll investigate, alright? Our way. What's that? Somehow I don't see us getting back to that crime scene anytime soon. I still can't believe I was there when it happened. Not an experience I care to repeat anytime soon. Well, sorry, you're in a Phoenix Wright game. This is no time for navel-gazing. Let's crack this case. I worry about Trucy. She seems to have a very loose idea of what it means to be an attorney. Of course, that's not surprising considering who her father is, and the fact that she's 15 years old. Something the matter? No. Let's get cracking. I'm the only one who is there. The only one who heard Mr. Latouche's last words. Siren! It's the singer! I'm not even saying she killed him, but she witnessed it. Are you stupid? First order of business is to find out what he meant. Siren! Singer! Are you stupid? I know the answer is yes, but jeez. Oh, I'm annoyed. Alright, let me examine this thing on the ground. What's that? It looks like some kind of future phone. Not a phone, a transceiver. It's called a headset. What's a headset doing on the floor? Wait, do you think Mr. Latouche might have been wearing it? Like one of those bodyguards. I don't think he was wearing one when we first met. The LED on this thing is lit. It must be on. Okay. Oh, it's you. I figured you'd come. You have to let us investigate the scene, please. Your attorneys, no? Shouldn't you wait until you have a client? Latouche did tell me to ask the witness, the siren. With its dying breath, no less. Doesn't that count? Glare at me all you want. You'll get no snacks from me. Please, think of poor Lumiere, who I can't pronounce the name of. Huh. Oh well, I suppose. You did find the body with me. Great, let's get to it. Right. Just try not to touch anything. She's letting us look, and she's not munching her snacks. This bodes well. There are clues here, I can feel it. Leave no hanger unhung, no spot unspotted. And be quite based. Sit on the ground. Ooh, what a pretty brooch. Oh, Emma! You're not going to say, can I have it, please, are you? Oh, look, you may be a cute little girl of 15, but that doesn't get you any special treatment with me. Oh, it's not healthy to envy the young, Emma. It's not about envy. It's about tampering with evidence. Note to self, Emma lacks a sense of humor. Use caution. You need to learn to respect your elders a little. Something seems so familiar about that brooch. I knew it. Alright, and, you know, bullet holes. Are these bullet holes? Looks like it. There are 2 here in the wall. From the look of it, the victim was shot once in the shoulder. The first shot must have missed. But there's 2 holes. Wouldn't that mean 2 misses? The murder weapon is a .45 caliber revolver. It's very powerful. I believe what we're seeing here is the mark left by the second bullet after it passed through his shoulder. Ouch. Sounds painful. No kidding. I wonder about this murder weapon. Hello, dead body just sitting here. That's a body, isn't it? Sure is. The victim, no less. Let's take a closer look. Ah! Go ahead, Apollo. You first. Me? No, you should go first, Trucy. Really. Will you two stop bickering and get over here? She's munching on snackies again. Hope she's not too annoyed. Oh, he wrote a name. Ah, is that blood? Why don't you examine this one, Apollo? You know more about red stuff than I do. Yep. Says who? Something is strange about this blood, though. Is that what it looks like? Is that it? Oh, he's holding something? Apollo, look at this hand. He's holding something. Hey, no touching. You can throw all the snacks at me you'd like, Emma, but sooner or later you're going to run out of them. You raise a good point. I'm a bit intrigued by this scene. Let's take a look. See here? He's holding something. What's this? A key ring? You think it might belong to the killer? Certainly a possibility. What an unusual key ring. And what unusual keys. This could be a vital clue. Anything else? Before I, like, completely miss something? The body was holding a keyring. I wonder what it could mean. It must mean something. It doesn't look like the kind Mr. Latouche would use. So the question is, whose keyring is it? Well, you're practically a detective there, Apollo. Practically. I'm glad it brings them so much joy to mock me. Gosh. Okay, I think that's it now. Oh, I thought, is that another bullet? This is the murder weapon, isn't it? This revolver? That's right. A big 45 caliber revolver. Wow. I wonder who brought this in here. I thought only police were allowed to have one of those. Why are you giving me that look? I didn't do it. I didn't... Listen, I was out in the hall eating snackoos when it happened. I know. No one here thinks you did it, Emma. It's hard to tell with you sometimes, Apollo. Hey, what have I done? Wait, if the killer brought a revolver, it must mean they had planned this from the start. That's right? Revolver added to the court record. Look, there's a little window over here. Maybe the killer escaped through that. It's barely big enough for me to get my hand through. Not to mention it only opens a crack. What? I was just saying it's possible. Right. No harm in that. Except I'm pretty sure it is impossible. You could peek into the room through it though, you know? Mr. Ramin Latou, wasn't it? He was Lumiere's manager and interpreter, apparently. This was his first time in the country. So I'm guessing that he didn't know many people here. It doesn't seem likely. Nor can I think of anyone with a motive to murder him. Except for one person, of course. One person? Who? Lumiere. No one here might have had a motive, but she's from... What are you talking about? Hey, it was Emma's idea. I said nothing. Always with the snacks. He's a big man, or was. I don't think even I would win a fight with him. Which is why whoever it was used a revolver, I'm guessing. We've sent a request to the Borginian embassy for more info on him. Well, you and I know more about the crime than anyone. You do? That's true. It was us who found the body. What? I guess that's what I missed for watching the concert. Hey, I wish I was watching the concert. Anything would be better than this. Well, we know the crime took place during the concert. And when we heard the shot and entered the room, the killer was already gone. What? But that doesn't make sense. You came in when you heard the shot and no one was here? How did they leave the room? That window is a little too small, isn't it? The mystery of the disappearing killer. What do you think about this revolver? Well, it's pretty big and heavy. That's right. It's a 45 caliber. It makes it one of the deadliest revolvers around. Even the police don't carry guns this big. Really? Yeah, it doesn't make sense. You don't need so much power to kill at such a close range. It's overkill. I'm not sure I see the problem. I mean, whenever I go to eat curry, I order it extra spicy, just to be sure it's spicy. Of course, I can only ever eat 1 or 2 bites. And that's not a problem? There's another thing about this, about a gun this long, or this big. It puts a lot of strain on the shooter. Strain? Yeah, say if you were to fire this revolver. The recoil would probably dislocate your shoulder. Ouch! It's like the shooter's a victim too. Yeah, the killer used this revolver, and quite well. So we need to be looking for somebody who, seems to have a dislocated shoulder. Potentially. I'm guessing whoever did it was used to shooting. Used to shooting a high-caliber weapon. Well, that's about it. I think we've looked at just about everything there is. I guess you're right. I know how you're feeling. It is hard to know when to stop. But anything more involved has to wait until the squad gets here. I suppose. I'll go report the evidence. Sorry, but could you wait here till I get back? Huh? Oh, actually, we have to... Great. Thanks! Watch me witness another crime. She left. What do we do, Apollo? She told us to wait. Great. Now how am I supposed to investigate? Oh well, I guess it can't be helped. Let's go. Go? Time's a-wasting, Apollo. We've got a lot of ground to cover. Well, that's true, but... On second thought, why not? I'm sure everything will be fine. Of course it will. Let's go. Ah! Who are you? Who's there? We didn't just imagine that, did we? He was wearing a silk hat. Friend of yours? Hardly. Whoever that was, he sure looked suspicious. We haven't been to the stage yet. What is it with today? Problem after problem. You ain't kidding. It's the two leading members of the Gavineers, Apollo. Clavier and vocals, and Darian and guitar. They're so cool. I have a hard time thinking of Clavier as anything but a prosecutor, honestly. Huh? What are they arguing about? Probably the case, I'd bet. My hog won't start. My guitar case is busted. My guitar's been burnt to a crisp, and to top it all off, someone's dead. And then there was that performance just now. What was that all about? Hey, man, don't blame me. You're the one who missed the cue. Me? Miss a cue? How could I conceivably get the most important part of this song wrong? How? And what was all that tiny playing of yours? Who you calling Tinny? Tinny Tiny? Sounds like they're having a spat. One of those differences in musical direction bands are always splitting up over. This is hardly the time. What are you two doing here? Hiya. We were just discussing the investigation, if you don't mind. Sorry. Wait. You were what? Listen. You need to confirm that with the Republic of Virginia, Detective Christen. Right. Anything else? What did he just call him? Detective... greetings. Whoa! Hello? Hair? Why? Darian Crescent, Criminal Affairs Division 3. Hello? Criminal Affairs? Apollo, you really don't know anything about the Gavineers, do you? Something tells me that's about to be remedied. About the crime. Which crime do you mean? The murder, what else? Oh, that. For me, today has been a hit parade of crimes, you see? Prosecutor Gavin was singing the blues earlier, wasn't he? Something about his hog and his guitar case? Anyway, I'm afraid you know more about the killing of Mr. Latouche than I do. For now, at least. Huh? You were the one who found the body, Chia. Well, we were in the middle of a performance, no less. Aren't you going to examine the crime scene, Prosecutor Gavin? I'll leave that to Fraulein Detective. Wouldn't want to step on her toes. They're not exactly the best buddies, are they? Emma and Prosecutor Gavin, I mean. Well, what to do next? We've already checked out the scene. Prosecutor Gavin may be right. We might be the most informed for once. Maybe Prosecutor Gavin can shed some light on things we found. I don't believe you, Apollo. How can you come to the concert and not know about the Gavineers? It's not surprising. Why, even our ancestors knew nothing of America's existence once. I know America exists. The Gavineers aren't just an average rock band, Apollo. Each member is connected to the police somehow. The police? The real police. By day they pack heat, but by night they heat up the stage. By day those lips interrogate, by night they sing songs of unrequited passion. Okay. They debuted 7 years ago with 13 years, Hard Time for Love. Then came Love with No Chance of Parole, and My Boyfriend is the Prosecution's Witness. The list of hits goes on and on. This here's my right-hand man, Darian Crescent. I make the melodies, and he attacks them with his guitar. He's a bit of a rogue, really. This guy's a bit of a perfectionist. When a performance goes the least bit wrong, he goes in his funk, just like today. I had hoped murder would be a bit more off-putting than a ruined concert. The concert today, a disaster. I'll get to the bottom of this, and then we'll see who missed a cue. The missed cue. They were arguing about that before. Great. I love nothing more than questioning tormented artists. What's this missed cue you keep talking about? You heard it, didn't you? From the audience? Actually, I didn't notice anything. See? No amateur's gonna pick up on that. Can you guarantee an entire audience of amateurs? No. Now take a listen to this. What's that? A mixing board. We used it to record our concert tonight. Aren't we supposed to be investigating a murder? Well, we've come this far. Might as well go all the way. I've always wanted to learn about the recording industry. This is one of those devices used in recordings. We're a 5-part band, so this lets us record each member's performance separately. You use the sliders to adjust the volume for each part. Check it out. Let me guess. His guy missed his cue because he was too busy murdering somebody. I don't know. I'd see him. Wow, neat. So, could you say, hear only the drum part? Of course. That's how we'll find the criminal guilty of missing his cue tonight. I'm more concerned with the other criminal, the one who kills people. You want to help on the case? Then help me with mine. I guess rock and roll comes before prosecuting. Let's begin. First, we'll bring up the part of the performance in question. You simply choose the section of the song you wish to hear in the uppermost bar. Like so. There it is. Now listen. Was something wrong? You couldn't hear it? Listen again, closely. Ah, the timing's a little off, isn't it? Is it? You see? There, right at the most important part. And even an amateur can hear it. An amateur with a mixing board, maybe. You're missing the point. We'll never stamp out crime until we're perfect. Perfect. Here he goes again. Right, amateur. You will prove my point. Huh? Me? You'll find the miscue. You'll tell us which instrument, which part is the guilty part. But how? Did I not just explain it? Move the sliders with the W and S to adjust the volume for each part. Okay. Then you'll find the part that hopelessly bungles the cue with A and D. You'll find it with your untrained amateur ears. Nothing to do but try, Apollo. I guess. I'll admit this looks kind of fun. This guy.
Take that!
This part is off. Which is that? Second guitar. Huh. It was you, Darian. Oh well, looks like the cat's out of the bag. Oh well, that's all you have to say? That kind of attitude lets killers walk free, Darian. Here they go again. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to ask about the concert. It's starting to feel like we're just wasting time. It's all experience under our belts. That can't be bad. Mixing board added to the court record. I still can't get over the title for that song. Guilty Love? Alright. Does it look familiar? It's mine. That's my key ring. I've been looking for it all over for it. What? This is yours, Mr. Gavin? I knew it. Apollo, how can you make that I knew it face? This is the key ring that was... Yeah, I know. Thanks, anyway. So, where did you find it? Actually, the victim was holding it. Like he was trying to keep it from the killer, even if it meant his life. What? The victim? You mean Mr. Latus had my keys? Indeed. When will my trials be over? Speaking of trials, I've never heard Mr. Gavin whine in court like he has been today. Emma was right about the fop. I'll give her that. Apollo! Mr. Gavin, maybe we can help. Tell us about your troubles today. I really don't think that's... Tell us... And we'll keep Mom about the key ring for now. Are you blackmailing me, Fraulein? That's funny. You were saying something about your motorcycle not starting? Were they trying to kill him? And something about your guitar case being busted. You're well informed. You've mentioned it a few times. It all happened this morning. It's all this keyring's fault. The keyring. It's got all my keys on it, yeah. My bike key, my car key, and the key to my guitar case. Wait, so this keyring... It disappeared. I thought I put it in my jacket pocket. Prosecutor Gavin's keyring disappeared. I had to come to the concert by taxi. How embarrassing. And in order to get my guitar out, I had to break the lock. Wait, this guitar wasn't the one that... The very one. Up in flames. And right on stage, too. I actually thought that was part of the show. Crazy. And to top it off, Mr. Latus's life was taken. Nobody told me about days like these. Strange days indeed. You think? What's wrong, Trucy? Well, I was just trying to make sense of everything. First, this heart-shaped keyring gets stolen. Then a very expensive guitar fails up on stage. Then Mr. Latus dies. Yes, and? Could it all really be just a coincidence? Someone was trying to kill Clavier. 100%. Coincidence. Meaning? Darian, can you make any sense of all this? Hey, don't look at me. What do you think, Apollo? Huh? I mean, either Mr. Gavin's having a really bad day, or this was all planned. You aren't thinking what I think you're thinking. Are you, Fraulein? I am! What? What? Hey, don't leave me in the dark with Spike here. The name's Apollo, but yeah, I agree. Apollo, you're stupid! Don't leave us in the dark. What are you talking about? Haven't you noticed a connection, Apollo? A curious connection between all of Mr. Gavin's troubles today? Well, you know, something was bugging me too. That keyring and the guitar and the body. Slow down there, Polly. You look a wee bit dizzy. He's bluffing. He hasn't figured it out. Fess up, you're a man. You're as clueless as I am. Huh? No, give Air 4 a chance. Let's see your evidence of your connection. Oh, there's evidence? Shall we? Evidence? I'd better think of something pronto. Come on, let's see it. What's the connection between all of Mr. Gavin's troubles? Oh, wait a minute. It's in the song. Oh my gosh, I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. It's this, isn't it? I was just like, someone's trying to kill him. A lyric sheet? The guitar serenade? What's that got to do with anything? It has everything to do with everything. Though I wouldn't have believed it if the Fraulein hadn't pointed it out. What are you talking about, man? Enough with the riddles! Maybe it is a coincidence, or perhaps it means something. Don't you think, Fraulein? I do. Everything that happened to Mr. Gavin today is predicted in the lyrics of this song. What? No way. Look, just think about everything that happened to Mr. Gavin. Let's list them in the order that they occurred. While reading these lyric sheets, first the keyring was stolen, and not just any keyring, a heart-shaped keyring. That's right, here. When you stole away the keys, my heart held on to so tight. This is a heart holding keys. And next his guitar burst into flame. Burning in my heart, fire burned my love away. And then Mr. Latouche was killed. Like a bullet of love, fire take my life away. But that's crazy. Yeah, no kidding. So everything that happened today here, this song predicted it all? Or perhaps it was the other way around. Huh? The criminal could have based their crime on the lyrics. But who would go through all that trouble? Someone who moves in mysterious ways, no doubt. I believe you stumbled upon something quite vital. And quite annoying, Fraulein. She looks pleased. The lyrics predicting the crime, Clavier. Seems a bit more than just a coincidence to me. I suspect this dude. I have to agree. The keyring, the guitar, and the murder. The keyring might have been dropped by accident. Yet the victim was holding it. Hard to think it was unconnected. That's true. Prosecutor Gavin's as calm and collected as ever. So the criminal matched their actions to the lyrics? That sounds likely. I think it was him. He's mad at him or something. Why would anyone do that? While we think about that, I'm going to get cracking on the biggest crime here. I'm going to talk to the Borginian embassy about that Mr. Latouche. Oh, right. Thanks, Darian. I'll leave the pondering of mysteries to you. I'm out of here. A foreign national, Mr. Latouche, was killed. Seems like that would be the point of all this. But they did more than that. They left us with not only a murder, but a mystery. Mr. Gavin sure is irritable today. Maybe this is the real Prosecutor Gavin we don't get to see in the courtroom. I've had enough, frankly. If you find any more mysteries, do me a favor and keep them to yourselves, Ja. Ja. I guess this is all we're gonna get from Prosecutor Gavin. That leaves Mr. Lemire into question. Prosecutor Gavin, do you know where Lemire is now? Huh. I had to go to my dressing room. With that pianist, Machi Tabai, of course. She seemed rather shocked by Mr. Latouche's sudden passing. The Gaviner's dressing room. Got it. The dressing room! This is quite the investigation here. Ah! Again? Who's there? Disappear. There he goes again. Who is that guy? Huh? Trucy? You know, he did look sort of familiar. So he's a friend of yours? No, that's not it. Sorry, I don't remember. Curiouser and curiouser. Okay, let's go to dressing room. Ah, Lumiere! What has happened? I heard Mr. Lectus has died. Lumiere, you speak? I mean, you speak English? Yes. I was invited here from Republic of Virginia, but I am not Virginian by birth. But wasn't Mr. Lectus your interpreter? Yes, well, it was Mr. Lectus's idea. He thought it would add to the mystery, you see. Then your pianist is also... No, Machi Tabai is Virginian. He does not speak English. Now please tell me, what has happened to Mr. Lectus? Why did he... Actually, Mr. Lectus was... Trucy. Huh? Remember what Prosecutor Gavin said? Not a word. But Mr. Lectus is Lumiere's manager. That's not fair to her. I mean, isn't she a related party? Precisely who Prosecutor Gavin doesn't want to alert, I suspect. All we have been told is to wait here in this room. It is very unsettling. I'm sorry, we're trying to figure it out ourselves. Do you think I could ask you some questions? Of course, I'm always willing to help. She's as calm as she looked on stage. I can't put my finger on why, but I like this Lumiere. What is it, Machi? What? But you'd be alone. What seems to be the problem? Machi, he's not good around strangers. He wishes to go out for a breath of fresh air. Would that be all right? Sure, of course. Suspicious. If she witnessed Machi killing, she would never tell us. Very well. What is it you wish to ask me about? Alright. The Republic of Virginia. That's in Northern Europe, right? I've never even heard of it. I started out singing at a restaurant. Then a producer called me. Before I knew it, here I am. You don't say. You know, my daddy plays piano in a restaurant. Producers tend to look for talent, Trucy. Lumiere, you're not from Virginia originally? Were you born here? Well... is that supposed to be a secret? Image is everything when you're a star. I know a bit about that, of course. Yes, it is something like this. A contract, you might say. I'm also not to speak anything but Virginian in public. Image is important, I guess. She's not all image, though. Her songs are lovely. A real landscape painter in sound. A painter in what? She travels the world turning the sights she sees into music. That's the secret to your music's beauty, right? You're very perceptive. Oh, I use your songs all the time in my stage act. I don't have to pay royalties for that, do I? Stop while you're ahead, Trucy. This landscape and painter sound is too an image. Yet without it, my songs would not be so widely heard. They even call you the Siren of the Ballad, right? Yes, in Virginian, Lumiere means the siren. I fear that perhaps I already am not the siren I once was. Your pianist, Machi, was it? He's cute, like a porcelain doll. He's very European. I met him while singing in restaurants in Virginia. He's an orphan, yet his playing is exquisite. Soon he came to live with me. It's like a fairy tale, almost. I noticed he hardly leaves your side. Yes, well, he is blind. At first I hesitated at dragging him across the world. He doesn't speak English either, does he? He had never left Virginia before we met. I made his presence part of my contract. Machi and I together are Lumiere. Together we always. Mr. Lectus was my new manager. New? Yes, from 3 months ago. Around when I received Mr. Gavin's invitation to come. I met Mr. Lectus at my office. He was to be my manager and bodyguard. And as it turned out, my interpreter. Interpreter, even though you speak English. Yes, but we were to visit more places than just here. We had a concert in Japan scheduled after this one, though I fear that may have been cancelled now. Was Mr. Lectus from the Republic of Virginia too? Well, he was only with me for 3 months. I'm afraid there is much I do not know about him. And now I shall never know. No one will ever tell me why he has died. I'm sorry. Prosecutor Gavin said we weren't to talk to anyone. Mr. Lectus was a talented man. The siren of the ballad. That phrase was his idea, you know. I'm happy for him that it has become so well known. The siren. That's what he meant. Huh? Apollo. You are the siren, right, Lumiere? That is the meaning of my name in Bocinian, yes. It is the name my producer gave me. But why do you ask? It's very important. I had to know for sure if the siren was you. What do you mean important? I'll tell you. You deserve to know. Siren. It turns out that's a very important word in this case. How? When we found Mr. Latouche, he was still alive. What? I heard him say something. His last words. Mr. Latouche, can you hear me? Ask witness. Hang in there, Mr. Latouche. Tell me, who was the witness? The witness is Siren. He said siren. Really? I was the only one there to hear it, but I'm sure that's what he said. Mr. Latouche said that? Ask the witness. And you're the siren, Lumiere. Did you see what happened? Lumiere, might I ask, are you with the police? Well, no. I'm a defense attorney. An attorney. Yet there has been no arrest yet. Is that a problem? Does an attorney not work for a client? If you have no clients, you should leave the investigation to the police, I think. But Lumiere, I'm sorry, but I cannot answer your questions. I'm afraid you lack the authority to ask them. That's fair. Why? If she witnessed the crime, why won't she tell us? I believe we are through here. I believe so. Can I show you my badge? Show you this. This reminds me. Does this brooch look familiar to you? My brooch? Yes, well, it may be mine. Yours, Lumiere? I was wearing a brooch earlier, you see. I must have lost it. Well, that explains the brooch we found. It was Lumiere's. Thank you. I was wondering where I dropped it. So this brooch belongs to her. That begs the question. Is something wrong, Apollo? What was this brooch doing at the crime scene? Hey! I was like, I'm missing something. Whoa, who's there now? Ah, it's you. Where were you? Emma! Is something wrong? She's looking grumpier than usual. You bet something's wrong. The impossible's happened. It's all your fault, you know. Oops, maybe this is about us leaving the crime scene. What do you mean by impossible? Well, it's gone. Utterly gone. What's gone? The body, stupid. What else? What? Mr. Latouche's body has disappeared. What? Huh. Ah, Prosecutor Gavin. From your vacant stare, I gather you've heard the news. I heard Mr. Latouche's body has gone missing. Look for yourself. Quite the pickle. Quite the pickle. How can you just stand there? We have to start to investigate. There's no need for alarm, Fraulein Detective. All entrances and exits have been sealed. The body will not leave the building. So I suggest we go find ourselves a cadaver. There will be plenty of time to ponder the whys later. It's gonna be the chick. She's trying to hide the fact that her adopted child killed him. Just guessing. Well, you seem to be pretty sure of yourself, Mr. Gavin. Oh, we'll find him. I'd rather enjoying this. How could Mr. Latouche's body just disappear? Well, you heard the man. Let's get searching. Hey, I don't know if this is exactly the right time, but... Yes, Darian? See, Geeter's gone missing. It was in the dressing room. Geeter? Who's Geeter? That's what I call my guitar. You like, man? Your guitar was stolen? This hasn't been a good day for guitars or Geeters. Okay, body first, then guitar. And if someone finds that guitar, please bring it to our dressing room. Geeter's like a missing person, not lost and found, man. Does something seem different to you, Apollo? Something is definitely different here. Let's check it out! Was that not there before? That stage there must have been lowered before. That's the tower that Lumiere and Prosecutor Gavin were singing on. Someone must have raised it. I don't see a way to control it from here. Apollo, what about that ladder there against the wall? We could use that to take a look up top. Maybe we should go get Emma. What are you talking about? We have to see this sort of thing for ourselves. I'm not so good with heights. Stop whining and start climbing. I didn't look that high from below, really. But when we got to the top, I felt every one of those 15 feet down. Of course, I wasn't thinking about the height anymore. Not after what we found up there. We found 2 things we were looking for, and 1 thing we never expected to find. The body, the guitar in hand, and the pianist, Machi Tabaya. Tabaya, probably Tabaya. That's it? Okay, I was like, please. Wow, that concert last night sure went south in a hurry. No kidding. Why did they arrest Machi? Why? Don't look at me like it's my fault. Machi Tabaya, the blind pianist. Arrested on suspicion of murdering Ramin Latu. How could he do that, though? The gun's too big. I can't believe such a cute little boy could do something so horrible. I guess they had proof of some kind. Morning. Prosecutor Gavin? What a night, eh? I apologize for being so upset. Mr. Gavin, do you know what's going on? Why did they arrest Machi? Why? Don't look at him like it's his fault either. It was tough for me, too. We performed together that night, after all. Yet? The powers that be say that, given the circumstances, it could have only have been him. What do you mean by the circumstances? Lumiere was invited from Borginia as an ambassador of goodwill. It is vital that this case be wrapped up swiftly. That's all the powers that be want, really. Well, those circumstances, all right. But what makes Machi the only possible suspect? Air forehead. You seem to have forgotten that you're talking to the prosecution, the enemy. Oh, right. I think I like this side of Prosecutor Gavin better, actually. I'm not at liberty to discuss the particulars of the case. Especially not to the defense attorney. What? Did you just say? Me, the defense attorney. That's what I came to tell you. He's down at the detention center. He wants to request your services. You mean Machi? Machi wants me. This is what we've been waiting for, Apollo. Let's get going. Right. Good luck. I'm off to question Lumiere. Right. Later. I hope I'm up to this. Well, I just don't get it. I refuse to believe a cute little kid like that could do something so terrible. You said that already. Machi, everything's gonna be okay. We're here for you. Hi. Maybe you can tell me about last night. He doesn't speak English, right? Huh? That was when I realized how tough it must be. A little kid like this. In a country so far from everything he's ever known. Maybe Lumiere can help. But didn't Prosecutor Gavin say she was with him? Good luck. I'm off to question Lumiere. Well, what are we gonna do? That's a good question. I can't think of anything we can do but go with this. And hope for the best at the trial tomorrow. Poor kid. That's so sad. That was quite the first day, I must say. Alright, well, we shall see you next time, my quite based friends.